Hello, welcome back to Blast Backstage, and I'm joined by two of the players from ENCE and their coach, Twister. Hello, Alexa. Why are you sat so far away from me?
I don't know. Safety reasons.
Safety reasons. Yeah, we've done quite a few interviews. I think I might have interviewed you more than any other CS player.
Could be.
Yeah. Why is that, Ariel? Why are you never speaking to me?
I'm not that good at speaking English as Alex B is, so that's
Yeah.
the reason.
I think you're all really, really good.
No, we are not.
Honestly, I can't. Well, as we found out at the major, I can't speak any Finnish. I managed to relay, and then I said Teravatam wrong. I said it wrong. I tried.
Tavata.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, we've already established I can't speak Portuguese, and it turns out I can't speak Finnish either. But Finnish is quite a hard language.
It is.
It is
Yeah.
one of the hardest languages in the
Yeah.
world, I think.
Well, maybe I'll get some advice from you later. But before we do, I want to ask you guys watching to send us your questions for ENCE. So you can send them to us using the hashtag BlastBackstage. Make sure that Blast is all in block capitals. Blast Backstage on the Twitter, and then we will get some of your questions to the guys. And I'm looking at Twitch chat as well. It's just Twitch chat's a lot harder to read because it's all basically emojis and to relay easy for ENCE at the moment. And someone asked, where's Alu? Alu's actually having his photo done at the moment. He's smouldering for the camera, but he's going to join us on the sofa very soon, as is X7. It's okay, don't worry. Also, someone says, Ariel, absolute unit. Are you the strongest member of ENCE?
I think so.
Yeah. Are you the first one in the gym?
Yes.
I could be more.
You could go to the gym more.
Yes, I've been a little bit lazy nowadays.
Now, something I've been asking, hello X7, come and join us. So one of the things I've been asking some of the players when they're in the gym, what's the kind of music that you're listening to?
I'm not listening to any music.
You're just more focused.
Yeah.
He's just staring at the wall.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like not even at the mirror.
No,
just
no.
I don't want to make eye contact even with myself.
No, I'm just scrolling HLTV org and just pumping.
Does that kind of fire you up reading what people are saying on
Yeah.
HLTV? I might try that next time I'm in the gym. I think it would really make me aggressive. X7,
Hey,
welcome to the sofa.
thanks you.
Is this your first time in Brazil?
Yeah,
Yeah. How are you finding it so far?
really nice.
Yeah. It's your first time doing a Blast event as well.
Yeah.
So how did you feel when you got the invitation to come out here, Twister?
Well, it was good to have it. I mean, we had to skip the WESG, so it was a good fit.
Yeah. Were you sad to miss out on WESG? Because actually quite a few teams unfortunately didn't make it either. So you weren't the only ones.
Yeah, but I think we had a lot of issues to go there. I mean, first of all, we were 3 weeks in Poland.
Mhm.
Then Paulo became a father. Then the visa issues. I mean, we had to give a fingerprint and stuff like that, but we had to do it in Finland. So it would have been very tight schedule. So we just decided that we have to rest because we had SLTV coming in China as well. So we decided that we're gonna rest.
Have you had a chance to go back to Finland after the major?
Yeah, we got to be there in one week, and then we had to come here.
Ariel, have you been recognised in Finland yet?
Yeah, we got a lot of attention after that major run.
How was that? What's that like?
Feels great.
Yeah. What's the kind of things that the fans are saying to you? Apart from easy for ENCE.
Torilla tavata.
Yeah? So they come up to you in the street. Torilla Tauravan, can I have a picture?
Well, they're saying that the Tori is postponed to Berlin Major.
Okay. Are you already feeling pretty confident about that run? You've got that new legend status.
Yeah.
So the pressure's off basically until July, well, August.
Well, of course the minor is pretty stacked, but of course when we get to the Berlin Major, the pressure is on again. We want to be on the final again and win the major.
Are you kind of disappointed you don't get to play the minor next time, X7?
No,
That
it's a relief.
was quite an emotional one for you though when you got through.
Yeah.
Did you expect that win? Or did you expect it to mean so much when you were there?
In the minor.
Yeah.
Let's say yes.
Yeah. It's hard probably to put it into words even now.
Yeah.
And did you expect to be here so soon? Because you guys came together as the roster we see now in April, and suddenly you are the finals of a major, and now you're in bloomin' Brazil. Like, I can't even believe I'm in Brazil, let alone for you guys to be here so soon.
Well, I still think that we were playing great as a team before that, and every one of us just knew that if we are playing the same CS we are playing in practice, we can beat everyone, and we just showed it at the major, and I think we're gonna show it at the later tournaments this year.
Yeah. Well, when I met you guys at Star Series 6 last year, I think it was October, you were a top 30 team in the world, and now you're top 10.
Yeah.
That's
The climb.
yeah, that's a pretty great achievement, Ariel.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see Sergey and Alu are waiting to join us. Should we get them in?
Of course.
Do they have
Yeah.
enough heads?
We have one here, so maybe if I get Sergey here and then Alu next to you, Twister.
Yeah.
Yeah? So I have one here, and then Sergey, do you want to come and talk to me? I mean, I don't mind whoever would like to sit next to me can sit next to me.
Hello, Tana.
It's absolutely fine. Now you guys are in, we can bring in the player cards. So don't look at it yet until I tell you to turn it over, okay? So these are your Blast Pro ratings. And this is based on your last 3 months' performance. So you look so nervous, Alexa. I've never seen you look this nervous before, quite frankly.
It's gonna be 38.
It's not going to be 38. It's fine. It's fine. You know, we'll start with Sergey. By the way, happy birthday,
Thank you.
because I didn't get to say that to you at the major.
Yeah, thank you.
So thank you so much for joining us as well. I would like you to turn over your card and reveal your Blast Pro rating. 84? That ain't bad. That ain't bad.
You.
Sick.
Have a look. Are you happy?
Yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah. Multi-kills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
It's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. Although, rookie rating, I don't think that's fair.
Yeah.
I think it's because it's your first event.
Yeah.
X7, will you be higher or lower? You're meant to
80.
guess before you turn it over.
Okay.
Here we go. So 80,
Yeah.
not too bad. Effectiveness and multi-kills pretty high.
Yeah.
Yeah. Happy? Okay, Alexa, I know you're nervous about
Let's
this.
Quite
Holy shit.
81!
Is it bug?
Some kind of bug it must be.
That's not bad at all. Again, you
Multi-kill.
guys like to get your multi-frags in there.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen you in a clutch situation many a time, Alexa.
Have you
Y-
seen Osmo?
So it's not. You've got to be happy with that.
Tää on kyllä joku bugi.
HLTV bugaa siis. It's a bug.
It's a book. It's a book. Arium.
I'm
Go
gonna
on.
be 60.
Juu.
Oh. Oho.
84.
So good. So good.
That's good.
It's pretty good.
Mm.
You seem pretty impressed with yourself.
Yes.
Yeah. You're quite like now you're here on the sofa and you've seen your blast score. You're like, okay,
I'm ready now.
you're ready. You're ready to face those other teams here in
Yeah.
Sao Paulo.
Of
Good.
course.
And Alu,
You have to guess.
you can guess. What do you think?
Minus 60.
Minus 60. Twister, do you want to give your headset to Alu? He's saying minus 60. I don't think anyone's got a minus 60 score. So here we go. I feel like I should drum roll. We should play the Easy for ENCE song.
Weird.
No, I shouldn't.
You can now reveal your player score, Alu. Here we go. 83. So a pretty even score across the board for you guys. So now you can breathe easy, Alexa. It's fine.
Mulla on vaan pro. Ja
It's
kaikki
fine.
muut on ruugia.
You can be happy. I need the next time I interview you guys, I'm going to learn some Finnish so I can actually ask you some proper questions. But-
Siis miten mulla on multikill 90?
Ai joo.
En mä tapa ikinä vittu enempää kuin yhden vihmun yhdessä.
Näin se on joku bug.
Juu, Entry 87. Mikä sun Entry oli?
Are you comparing your
Tää
entries?
vittu bugi.
We're going to get some Twitter questions up on screen right now. Alu, are you unhappy?
No, I'm not unhappy, just a bug.
Okay. Let's see what people are asking. Have you changed things much now that other teams will be looking at you more closely? Rupi asks.
I think
Alexis?
this is
Have
a
we?
question for you, Alexi.
Well, It depends how you look at it, but I wouldn't say too much, but just some stuff that people can't read us that well.
Okay. And do you feel like a different team, like here in Brazil? Have you been working on a lot of things since the major?
No, we're just going in with some new stuff,
Mhm.
but not too much, and just keep up the good mentality and play great CS as a team.
Brilliant. Well, let's see if we've got any more Twitter questions. Here we go. So Lemmy is asking, do you think that there'll be more Finnish teams up and coming in the next few months and years? Have you inspired a new generation of Finnish rosters?
Superjämme.
Not in a while, I guess. Maybe
Not in a while.
maybe in a few years.
So all the Finnish players are going to be
Oh.
queuing up to be on your team?
Hmm?
All the Finnish players are going to be queuing up to be on ENCE rather than making their own teams?
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah. You're the only Finnish team allowed now.
Mm.
I think we are ready to move on to some serious questions. I say serious. I mean, actually, I want to ask about the memes. Like, you have a huge online following, and it felt like it built up very quickly. So, how do you think that happened? Why do you think that is? Anyone? I'm going to come to you, Alexib, and then if anyone else wants to chime in, they can.
I don't know.
You don't know why Reddit is full of all these stories about your brilliance and greatness. It must be something to do with Natu, surely. No.
I don't think Natu has
Joo, nää on kaikki
nothing to do
pahat
with it.
täällä.
Okay, it's all to do with you. So you're the ones out there on Reddit writing these amazing stories about yourself.
Yep.
What's your favorite story that you've read?
Mitä täällä tapahtuu?
I don't really know.
You don't really.
Mm-mm.
You avoid Reddit.
No, I don't ever like visit Reddit at all.
Okay.
Only HLTV.
Only HLTV. I mean, they seem to love you quite a lot on HLTV as well.
Mm.
Yeah.
And hate.
And hate. Oh, that's HLTV.
Mm.
Hate HLTV. But I do want to ask about the Easy for ENCE song as well. Like, how did that come about, X7? You have your own song. Did
Yeah,
someone
yeah,
just
it's
write
nice.
it and send it to you?
It's very nice.
Yeah, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
And you got on board with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you walked out on stage in the finals of the major to your own theme song. I don't think any other team has ever done that before.
No, I don't think so.
No. So does that mean that every major you play now, you'll have to write a new song?
Yeah.
And let's talk about your run at the major. So challenges, well, we spoke about this a few times, Alexis. Challenges, it felt like it wasn't the smoothest run. And then we basically saw you almost like warm up as a team and then absolutely dominate your way to the finals. So when you were in that challenger stage, did you imagine that you would actually get to the finals?
We were just thinking that we are going to go in one match at a time, and we were 0-2 on the legend stage, if I'm correct. And after that,
You
we
are
were just like, you can't lose anymore. We just played one match at a time, and when we got to the best of 3 games, I think it favored us since we have a good map pool, and just won the rest.
And Alu, when you were playing in that qualifying match in Challengers, you were also essentially your child was coming into the world. Did that make it tougher to focus on the game because
Yeah.
something so personal is happening?
Yeah.
Yeah. But what was that like when you won and then you got to celebrate 2 things?
Perfect.
Perfect. Yeah.
Emme voitettu.
And then you got to go home and actually spend some time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it hard to come back to the major in a way?
Yeah.
Yeah. And have you all met Baby Smallu? That's the code word I'm using. Have you all met the new arrival?
Not yet.
Not yet.
We will,
Okay.
We will soon.
Okay. So you're not deliberately keeping your child from the rest of the team.
No.
Good. Good. I think that'll be good influences.
Yes.
So when you did walk onto that stage to the Easy for ENCE music at the final, like, what was on your mind? Like, what were you thinking when you walked on stage?
It was great.
Yeah. Were you not a little scared, Sergey?
No.
No. You're just there. X7?
Scared? No.
No. If there's one word that could sum up what you were thinking, as a team before you played that? What was it?
What was it, Jan?
Before or after the song
Well, I'll ask
started?
you both before.
Before I was like pretty nervous, but when the song got played and I was happy and I was just laughing and I didn't have any pressure at all after that.
Did you know that they were going to play the
No,
song?
I didn't know.
Was that quite weird then? Just suddenly hearing the music and being, oh shit, we're walking on stage and the music is just playing.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. And the crowd, well, it wasn't a home crowd for you guys, and yet it sounded like it was.
Yeah, there were so many Finnish fans there. I was so happy to see that.
Yeah. I met quite a few of them. Like, and they all basically came for you guys. So that must be quite strange. Like seeing so many people there like at your first massive LAN.
Yeah, that's a good feeling.
Mm-hmm.
It's been so long since Finnish team has been like in this kind of tournament and the final, so everyone was so happy to see that and they came to cheer for us.
And why do you think it's been so long?
I don't know.
Twister, I'm going to ask you, Ali, can Twister have your headset if that's okay? Twister, I would like to ask you the same question. Why do you think it's been so long since a Finnish roster was able to dominate like this?
Well, we didn't have the right players and the right leaders and stuff like that. I mean, before Alo took over and step up and made a team, we had players who wanted to play, but they didn't want to do the work to get there, to get further. And in a way, that's probably the biggest reason.
And now you're in the spotlight. Do you feel like there's more pressure?
No. Not at all.
So the fact that the fans have confidence in you means that you feel more confident?
Yep.
Okay, cool. And let's talk about, well, recently you've had a few mixed results, but they are online. So why do you think that is? Is that because you're not there with the LAN and on the LAN with that same atmosphere?
I don't know what's the point to show new stuff after the major and when we're preparing for a good tournament, since if we would have qualified for the playoffs, we couldn't have played it since we're here, and there was no move up to the pro league from this season, and we just played our own game but didn't want to show anything new.
And so let's talk a bit about some of your kind of rematches. I know it's a best of one and it's quite a different environment, but you're going to be playing Overpass against Liquid. So given that you beat them in the quarterfinals, they probably feel like they definitely need to beat you this time. Are you expecting them to come back stronger?
Yeah, sure, they can try.
They can try. Have you been preparing anything specifically, Twister?
No comments.
There's never any blooming comments, Ariel. I feel like, Ariel, you might have some thoughts.
Not really. We're just gonna play our own game and shut them down.
You're just going to play your own game. What is play your own game in Finnish? How would you say it?
Ångest.
Okay. You also, obviously, you're going to be playing Astralis again. Another rematch, obviously. Last time they did beat you. And you're going to be playing them on Dust 2 this time. So how have you prepared to face them this weekend?
How have we?
Or have we?
What's the what? Or have you? We're just like, yeah, we'll just play Dust 2. We'll play our own game on Dust 2. Are you excited to face Astralis again?
Sure.
Of course we are.
Yeah. Okay.
Like we wanna beat them this time.
And will you?
Of course.
Of course. Yeah. So we're gonna let you guys go and have a rest, because I know you spent the whole day doing other interviews before you had to come and sit on the sofas with me. So I really do appreciate you coming to join us. Before I let you go though, what is the one thing you're hoping for from this experience here in Sao Paulo?
To be in the final and to win the tournament.
Classic. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for joining me. Now, for you guys, we've got one more interview coming up with a team. That's going to be Team Liquid. So you can send us your questions for them using the hashtag #BlastBackstage, blast in block capitals, please. We're going to take a really short break. And then when we come back, I'm going to have Shox on the sofa with me. And I couldn't be more excited because I've been itching to work with her for blooming ages, quite frankly. So please do not go anywhere. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.